So next, I guess I'll talk about something else that just happened when I'm recording this, which is a Monday evening. Because I'm going to upload it overnight, as always, this video. The Academy Awards just happened yesterday, and I know I talked about those in another video for a long time. The winners were finally announced, and some of my predictions, I don't know, I got a lot of predictions right and then a lot of predictions wrong too. It was kind of 50-50. Like, I knew Natalie Portman would win for Best Actress, which she did. Did she deserve it? Probably. I just felt like some other roles would be harder to play than, you know, Psycho, totally opposite of yourself. That's like an easier role to play in my opinion. She did a fantastic job with it, but, you know, going into the detail, I'm not a fan of Black Swan as is, but she did do a great job with the role. It's just like, when you play somebody who's like losing their mind and kind of psychotic, I just think of that as automatically easier than, you know, someone who has to play like a normal person, because that almost takes more acting, because you can't just be, you know, yourself. You have to actually act. I don't know, it's harder to make that more believable than just being a psycho. But, and then, you know, I know she did a ton of training and whatever, and I guess you give her props for that, but if that's the case, why didn't they just hire a real dancer to do the role who could act? So, what? Punched in the face again? Wait, why is he stomping on me? Stop! So yeah, I did predict that correctly. I did predict Colin Firth's win for King's Speech, because he wins everything, usually, when he's nominated. For Best Picture, I actually had pegged The Social Network to win because of the Golden Globes. Berry Basket? Sweet! We haven't had this yet. But the King's Speech won, which is, I guess, more Academy-ish, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I guess that was kind of expected, but I just didn't think, I wasn't sure if it would go that way. Anyway, work with your partner to get as many fruits as possible. The team with the most points is the winner. Okay. So all we have to do is catch fruit. I don't think I've ever played this before, but I love how the hills have eyes. Cute. Oh, crap. I guess I need to be watching the shadows better. I don't like catching games, dang it! I don't want to catch fruit falling off of trees. It's boring! Wait, did I just run into something? I keep doing stupid stuff. Oh, I love the graphics of this! This is so cute! Okay, I swear, like... Oh, and now it's nighttime! That is so cute. I swear that Mario Party 5 is some of the cutest minigames I've ever seen. It really does. And I have the lamest coin amount I've ever seen. But anyway, those are just some basic predictions I did at the wonderful Oscar party I attended. Which is my sister's. But yeah, a lot of the things I was just kind of off. Like, I thought, yeah, that'll probably win, but then again, this might win. It's kind of like tied. I don't know. And as predicted, before it even came out, Toy Story 3 won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film. If either of the other two would have won, that would have just been stupid, honestly. Plus, the other two didn't get nominated for Best Picture, and it did. Wonder which one was gonna win. What? That's just kind of dumb. I don't know. You know what? I just really don't like how the Academy Awards are like. You know, they don't recognize all movies. They only recognize the super dramatic ones that are kind of tragic. It's like, why don't you recognize all of the good movies, not just those? And, like, you know, comedy is, like, unforgivable in the Academy, so... I don't know, I'll never understand. But let's play Fladiator. But anyway, I won't go on about that any longer, because I basically said all I wanted to about that. What? Okay, I like won this for us last time, and I immediately get squished this time. That was really, really, really stupid. Wow. I just made myself look like a doof. Oh, I guess when we re-enter the board, I'll talk about why this board has kind of a negative connotation with that joke that's not funny. And the comment I received about that. Because I promised that I was going to share a dream that had to do with, like, the board. Which obviously I'm going to share a very, very, very scary but awesome dream I had about the ocean. It was one of those dreams that, like, it could have been a nightmare, but it was almost too cool to be a nightmare. If that makes any sense. Like, one of those things that if it happened in real life, you'd be scared out of your mind, but it's happening in a dream, and you're like, you wake up and you're like, God, that was awesome. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about. You probably do. I don't know. But anyway, because this is called Undersea Dream, and it has to do with water, some people refer to this board as the wet dream. Ha ha ha, so funny. I never found that joke to be funny at all. Oh, how appropriate! Daisy just got the dirty number. But anyway. It's like, cause it's like one of those things that, like, everyone on the planet has, and the people are like, let's laugh about it. It's like fart jokes where they're not funny because everyone does, so it's like, it's just kind of stupid. But enough vulgar terms. Somebody actually asked in a comment. Someone asked that I share a wet dream I've had in this video. Now, let me see, I could take that any way I wanted. So just to make sure no one ever says anything about this again, I'm going to share one. So yeah, it's like one of those pleasant dreams, and I don't know how much audience I'm about to lose stating the stream. Hopefully all of you that are like, oh god, that's such a funny joke, I can't believe you don't find it hilarious. What is it, X? I voted! I said X, dude! Okay, I'm gonna share the stream after this. R, obviously. Wow, my teammates suck at this. What? That was it? Okay, I totally would have won on this turn without Daisy if my controller had registered. So anyway, back to what I was saying. It's like one of those pleasant dreams you have, and there's like... this is my version of this. There's like a river or something there, and you step in it and you're like, that's awesome. Look at how awesome this whole atmosphere is. And then you suddenly like feel wet in a place that you don't like feeling wet. You're like, ew, what the F? And then you wake up and you're like, why does my stomach hurt? And then you look down and there's some very, very, very opaque colors on your sheets, and you're like, crap, suck. And you run to the bathroom. Because it's that time of the month! Yay! Wet dreams like that suck! So yeah, get over it. The joke's not funny. And for all of you that just went, oh, how could you talk about that? Your testosterone level totally dropped. So anyway, now it's time for the really awesome dream I was gonna share about the ocean. So I was sitting on the beach and it was like, this dream doesn't make any sense because I don't know how I got here. But I was sitting on the beach and it was like really pretty, like a really calm night, stars everywhere. But you know me with the night sky, I'm like obsessed with it. Waluigi, why did you do this just now? Anyway, I know I haven't like talked about the board at all this time. I'm just like full of story time for this. But anyway, it was one of those nights and the ocean was kind of like getting antsy, I guess you could say. Kind of wild. And the ocean almost looked black, like a see-through black kind of color. And I was sitting there and I realized I was like handcuffed. And I was like, what the heck? And I was just sitting on my knees, like, in the sand, just kind of watching the sky and whatnot. And, I looked up. Hey, this is the one I said looked like the cat returned. Wow, that sucked again. I looked up and I was like, what is that? And a huge, huge, huge tidal wave was coming over me. And like, there was absolutely nothing I could do because I was handcuffed and like, there was nowhere to run and hide and it was too big to like move. So I just kind of had to accept that it was going to get me. Aw, bubbles out of Bowser's nose. And so I was sitting there watching it and it was about to crash down on me. What? How am I the loser? Lame. Yeah, this board isn't going so well. Oh, I did the same thing Yoshi's done every board. We've had this on every single board in the last 5 turns. Seriously. But anyway, I was just watching it like about to crash down and like I realized it was storming and like lightning struck the wave. And then when it did, I could see like people in the tidal wave, and they were actually like mermaids. They were supposed to be like merpeople, which was really awesome because I've always loved mermaids and like that mythical kind of storyline. So that's like my mythical thing. I love mermaids, but over like dragons and whatever. And I think I love mermaids over unicorns too. I mean, I love all that stuff too, don't get me wrong, but it's just like something about mermaids because I love the ocean. But anyway, and I was like, oh good, there's people there that can save me. And the wave crashed down, and like I was taken under with it, obviously, which was a very weird feeling, and I couldn't breathe. And then like all the mermaids like touched me, like just like touched my shoulder and my hand, like were holding my arms basically. And I turned into one of them and like could breathe, and I was like a mermaid. It didn't make any sense really, but it was so awesome. I was like, sweet! I gotta be the best thing ever last night. So yeah, Scary Dream turned awesome. I really loved that. So that was the Under the Sea dream, because it really was kind of under the sea. What? Punched in the face twice on this board? I swear to God, this is like the weirdest thing. First I get stepped on, then Waluigi gets stepped on. Or stomped. But anyway, I'm done sharing dreams. Let's focus on the board for the last 5 turns, since we haven't focused on the board yet. And we're gonna play fight cards, which we've played already. We've played many of these before. I mean, the next board I probably could just take the explanation screen off. I probably won't. I'll wait another board, and if it stays even more this way, then we'll change it to be off. Because I know I'm going to change it for the 20 turn boards. Because, like, that'll make it shorter anyway. Or the 20 turn board, the last board. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I guess I pressed R. Okay, I guess R is a kick sign too. I don't know. And yeah, I'm not doing well on this at all. Has anyone gotten a happening space? Because I haven't seen one. Daisy's probably in the lead for the coin star. Minigame star is probably not me right now. I'm losing. And I don't have any stars, and I don't even know where is the star. Oh. just confused about everything. Under the sea. Under the sea. Anyway. Wow, yeah, this is just like the other Academy Awards board, as I'm going to call it, where that's like all I talked about, and then I was like, I haven't talked about the board at all, and then like the last 5 turns, I talked about the board. What is with those rainbow sheets over there? No, where's the map? Like right there, the rainbow fin sheets hanging? Okay, I'm like headed right to it. I'm kind of a doof. Okay. 1! Well, I guess I got... No. No, go away. Would I like to ride the manta? Where's this manta gonna take me? Does it take me over back to... No, I don't want to. Okay, I know I could have gotten 20 coins for that, but I'm too close to the star to risk it right now. So, I'm gonna not risk it and go for the star. I don't even know how I got over there. I have not been following this at all. This board makes me thirsty because there's so much water and bubbles on it. I'm like, let's drink some water all the time. Oh good, I'm so good at this. Like, when I'm the one player.